All right, everybody, and Elaine. Elaine asked me if I would do some weights or record the sequence of weights. So you can keep toning your arms. So I might throw this into all resistance stuff. So out to the sides, lateral raises. That is medial deltoid. So the middle shoulder. To make it more interesting, you could do it on one leg. Or bounce up and down like that. So that's eccentrically, concentrically activating the shoulder. So it's lengthening and shortening the muscle. And then circle, change legs. Circle. Other way. And bounce. Keeping your shoulders right back in the socket. 3, 2, 1. Frontal raises. So you go straight out, touch them together. Again, you can do them on one leg. Even if it's a tiny little weight. If you were going to do it on one leg, you would change legs now. And then up and down. Again, eccentrically, concentrically. So the muscles shortening and lengthening. All that. Like you're hoisting a spinnaker. I don't know what a spinnaker is. Other way. I just know there's a wheel on a boat, a yacht, for hoisting something. Good. Then over, pinch your shoulder blades together. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Squeeze. Squeeze them together. So your scapula, your shoulder blades are actually pinching together. 20 seconds. You could also just do little tiny pinches like that. It's really horrible. Or you could get a heavier weight and pull it into your chest like that. That's very good for your posture and strengthening your rhomboids to keep your shoulders back. Bit of posterior deltoid as well. Okay, over, out. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or you could treat it as part of a clean and shoulder press. Good. Targeting the back of your arm. You can do this off a chair. I might be able to do it because I'm so wide. My shoulders are so wide, it's wider than it. Any bend in the any bend. Can't do it, I haven't got a big enough thingy, but if you had a chair, you sit back, put your hands on the chair, and then bend, straighten, to isolate the tricep. Or you can go narrow and do a Hindu push-up where the elbows are rubbing against, so your elbows are rubbing against your rib cage, and isolate your tricep. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? When you go on one arm, you're isolating your tricep and shoulder. Back of your arm is activated. Let me go through a list of what's activated in this. 1 gluteal muscle, 1 inner thigh muscle. Your spine, your obliques, your triceps, your shoulders, forearm. Change sides. Your core muscles, everything in between the hand and the foot is activated, usually. Here's a different way. So if you went wide, it would change the proportion of activation. So you get chest and tricep, like 50-50 in this kind of push-up. In this kind of push-up, it's more like 70-30 triceps. You could mix them up. You could go wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Keep that going for 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Biceps. Alright, you've got to try not to just swing it into your shoulders. Alright, you've got to isolate the bicep. Now everyone says full range of movement all the way out, all the way down. You could do that. It depends what shape you want the muscle to be. Plenty of people do half a bicep curl and end up with a great big poppy out muscle. What do you want? Long muscles, full range of movement. I know in this video it looks like my arm is about the same width as my giant head. That's about right. Okay? Alright, so then we're doing the activating the muscle in different ways, keeping it under stress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eccentric, concentric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eccentric, concentric. That means it's activating as it lengthens, and then it shortens. Activates as it lengthens, and then it shortens. Okay, now we're going to do the other way. So it's now concentric, 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 concentric. It means the muscle fibers stay under load for longer. Okay, most weightlifters work in a 10-second, and that creatine phosphate runs out in about 4.5 seconds. But if you do slows, you're having to start going into other energy systems for that muscular contraction. It's like you're building up the stamina in the muscle. Alright, good. This is 10 kilos, not very much, but it's enough. So, that's glutes. Good touching on the floor. Glutes, quads, calves, shoulders back. So when you do it, it's very tempting to tuck your bottom under and just use your quads, but you should stick your bum out so that you're activating it consciously. Squeeze your bottom. Hold it, you could hold it differently. Bringing the shoulders into it. Keep sticking your bum out. And it's also working your back. 15 seconds, keep it going. I've got to last all day. I'll be finishing at 8 something. Alright. This is the handle of your suitcase. One. Same thing, quads, glutes, calves. So I'm trying to have a straight line from my ear to my shoulder to my hip to the floor. Keep your shoulders back. Change hands. You shouldn't do this in bare feet. Don't let your knee go further than your toe. Okay, let's put some abs in. And we'll think about eccentric, concentric again. Put your weight at the end. Hold it. Peel down. Concentric, eccentric. Activating when shortening. Activating when lengthening. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Isometric. Activation with no movement. Pull in, pull in, pull in. Keep it going. Activation with no movement. So your stomach muscles are engaged. To be specific, your rectus abdominis, internal, external obliques, and transverse abdominis are all engaged. The deeper ones support the spine. Superficial ones move you around, but in this case, they're just contracted with no movement. 20 seconds, keep it going. Bring a wiggle into it, maybe. Okay, so you're bringing a disruptor into an isometric contraction. The movement is causing different muscles to contract all over the body. Good. All right. Rotation. Spinal rotation. When you do this, you are looking over this way and then change. Keep your shoulders back. You don't want to slump forward like that. Shoulders back, chest out, but spine flexed. Keep it going. Breathe, draw your belly button in. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super. Okay, well done everybody. I hope that's useful.